Hey guys, Token Dave over here, the dorky token black guy that's just trying to get by. And welcome to another edition of That Was Random, you know. Alright, so I was gone over the weekend and I was relatively quiet. But, I went on this trip to somewhere else in the state. And, while I was on that trip, one of my best Facebook friends, sent me a link and I was a little bit shocked by it. And basically, the story was posted in the Godzilla group on Facebook that I'm part of. And to top it off, I asked somebody at my home to verify if they were seeing some of these movies, and there was one particular movie that was shown. So, and then I go back on social media and I discover that this is accurate. Now, I am a big Godzilla fan, guys, all right? I don't know how else to state this. I'm a really big Godzilla fan. I've watched all the movies, I've read some comics, and I've watched every animated TV show, okay? Now, I will confess that, while I followed the movies a lot for a long time, I've not been consistent. But Godzilla's been a major part of my life, and it is the one franchise that I have the most love and affection for. Okay? So, with all this said, I finally got some money up and everything, and one of the reasons why I'm starting to do these videos is because I see myself having a cash flow in the future, and I've been able to collect some movies. And with me collecting some of the movies, DVD and Blu Rays in, so I've been able to collect my favorite era of Godzilla movies, the Heisei era, and I was able to collect the Millennium era, However, I was having a hard time buying movies from the Showa era. Okay? Now, if you need me to explain, basically, at the current moment, there are three eras of Godzilla movies, right? There's the Showa era, there's the Heisei era, and there's the Millennium era, all right? Those are the three major eras of Godzilla movies from Japan. I am not counting the American ones that have been made, all right? And basically, the Showa era is the one that introduced us to Godzilla and spanned it for over 20 years. Now, and that also grounded some of the mythology of Godzilla, right? So, there were some movies in the Showa era that I really loved and really hated, but as a fan, I want them all. And I'm only able to get some of them in collections. And that's a little disturbing because I find out that basically most of those are out of print via DVD or Blu Ray for the United States due to copyright issues, which is kind of sad and everything. You could still get them on VHS, but that means I'm going to have to spend probably about almost as much money as I would have to spend for a PS4 to get a VCR player, which sucks. But so I was a little disheartened until I got that news on Friday and Saturday that basically a lot of the Showa era movies that were considered uncollectible in the western region of the world is actually being shown, mainly the Showa era. Now, what's even more impressive is basically the company that's releasing these movies. The company that's releasing these movies is the Criterion Collection. Now, I only have 2 Criterion Collection DVDs. I got The Blob right here, which is awesome sci-fi movie, and this packet gave excellent documentary information, and they restored the coloring of this movie extremely well, and it's a blast. They even have some of the music from the movie, and there's just a lot of Easter egg stuff here that's awesome. But my most cherished one is the Criterion Collection of Godzilla, all right? This one has the original 1954 movie, Gojira, that Toho released, as well as has the Americanized Godzilla King of the Monsters that was released in the United States and worldwide for American and Westernized audiences in 1956. But the amount of stuff that's in here is just mind-blowing and is awesome, you know? So I highly recommend anyone to just get this copy, which is why I am so excited to hear that Criterion actually... Oh, and by the way, there's a guy that I follow, Colton West, whom echoes my approval as well. Actually, if you look at his channel, Colton West, you know, he did a Godzilla month earlier this year, and he stated the same thing, that pick this up, which I will recommend you guys to do. But this company got the rights to a lot of Godzilla movies for DVD and Blu Ray, you know, and movies like Godzilla Raids Again, Son of Godzilla, Ghidorah, or what I like to call Ghidra, the three-headed monster, you know. But if you remember from Kaiju, I was having a hard time getting the Japanese versions of some of the films I wanted to cover, like Rodan. Criterion is actually going to release Rodan. Awesome. But the coup de grace, the king of them, the one movie everyone wants, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. That's the one movie everyone wants released for DVD, and Criterion is about to release it, which is awesome. So I just wanted to share that news. I am so uber excited. Once those DVDs or Blu-rays are released, you could bet your ass that I'm picking them up. And I recommend any other Godzilla fan to do so. Whether you're original, you've been following for a while, or you just got into it thanks to the Monsterverse, please be on the lookout and pick those up. Do you guys agree, disagree? Any additional thoughts? Drop them below. Give me a like, subscribe, follow me at Token Dave on Facebook or Token Dave 80 at Twitter, and ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. But until then, this has been Token Dave, the dorky token black guy, just trying to get by. Sorry for the long-winded video on this one, but so excited, as you could tell, and I'll catch you guys later.